Hey everyone! I'm playing Paranormasight. This is a game that Super Eyepatch Wolf recommended recently. And I've actually already played and 100%ed this game. But I need footage of it for a video because it was good enough to warrant that. Luckily, I only need about the prologue's worth, so I'll be playing the prologue on stream today. So yeah. Why don't we go ahead and start it? Do I have to load a file? Can I make a new save? Options. I actually don't know how to start it from the beginning. I did not realize it would just start. If I return to the title, can I start a new game? Options. Delete save data. I don't need it back. I beat the game. Okay. Here we go. Now we play the game from scratch. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Hopefully the audio is okay. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here, you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there's a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. I'm going to do that especially because I think there's a video bug here. Whoops. There was a video bug. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Ah, there's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. This game pulls a sneaky on you. I see. Arklin, is it? Which is not what I mentioned. Yeah. Are you certain you wish to be called Arklin? Sure. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Lynn? Yeah, sure. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of these secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Lynn. This may seem rather abrupt, but... is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do, Lynn? I mean, personally, I don't have anyone that I want to resurrect at this point in my life. But if someone important to me did die, I would absolutely use it, even if I had to sacrifice someone else. I think that's the wrong answer, but I'm choosing it anyway. I see. Very interesting. Yes, that's what I thought you'd say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be in such a time? I appreciate that way of illustrating what time period the game takes place in. I'd be thrilled to have you continue the story, Lynn. After all, that is why you came here. No? So, let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. Peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okiie, is one of them. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered in a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Okiie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me, please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Squeenix presents Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okiie. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... there. How's that, alright? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker Shogo Okiie. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. I actually played this game on controller the first time around, so playing it on mouse is interesting. A little awkward, honestly. Whoop. Oh, it grabbed my camera there. Good, you seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it, you're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? You can look around and select the things you want. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember her now. Or at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I can think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. but I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. You and me both, man. Paranormal fanatic Yoko Fukunaga. I'm going to be skipping reading all of these the character informations and files and such. Same. Good to see you, Derek. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Yeah, it really would. Where are we? Oh, right. This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're in Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. That's an interesting looking playground. Bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. I think we're good here. Let me think. What can I remember? Just gonna leak my name like that? It got leaked during the Linvitational. Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. If it does bother you, I can private the VOD though. I just need the recording. I was looking around absent-mindedly. You got leaked during the Invitational. I mean, I guess my name also got leaked. It was on the screen even. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan, or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. You're funny. At least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, though, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for, anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Don't you know what I'm talking? Don't you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. Oof. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true. That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? So we are in a park at midnight in pursuit of Tail. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. Should check my files. Boop. So yeah. Spooky mysteries. Is there more to recall? That's right. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Cool. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around in the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. I beg to differ. Let's go ahead and mark them all as red. I just need the footage from the actual gameplay. I don't think these are going to be particularly useful. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? Now that you mention it, I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure, though. That was creepy. But your special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention to me. Play closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Ooh. Huh? Spooky. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they actually exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt they exist? That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You never know how much booze you can handle until you're ready to down some shots. I don't think that's true. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. That's a shame. That's like my favorite mixed drink. Really now? I just thought it sounded cool. I'd like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Ooh, are you asking me out? Ah, so you were after something else. No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. And if you can believe that, then there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What'd you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Yeah, there's 9 of them. Well, they're called the 7 mysteries. The literature lists 9. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice research. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folktale stuff, just gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. That's so important. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. Keep that in mind whenever you're trying to start a rumor. So I read some of these stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in the canal would hear a voice saying, "Leave it," and they had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. And also them. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, I think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know. Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have an expression left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? One second, I have to tab out of the analytics tab. It's psyching me out. That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the Rite of Resurrection? Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I've heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. An onmyoji is like an exorcist. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Araishi, probably, at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have had some basis in fact. Exactly, that's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good, the pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. Wait, hang on, I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Ooh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite, but along the way I realized I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... what's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? Putting together everything we've talked about, my guess is the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the Rite of Resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was the Rite of Resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the Rite of Resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Oh right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing is starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief. Right. If you're looking for a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh, right. Ogopogo is my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must have been hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led me to meeting you. So at least something good came of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? Whoa. What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. What was that just now? Interesting. Whoa, she doesn't look like she's doing so hot. Yoko, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. Interesting. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? I don't see anything. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Why? I don't feel like screaming today, I'm sorry. Yoko! Yoko! Gamers don't look up. There's nothing in the up. This is why gamers don't look up. There's never anything there. The hell is going on? Hello? Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Oh, a button. Ugh, I don't get this. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? She's not doing so hot. Huh? Huh? What the? What is... something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Well, there goes our girlfriend. Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way. It can't be. Gotta calm down. Calm down, damn it. You don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Oh dear, jump scare. What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold. I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance. Right, I gotta call an ambulance. I need a phone. Payphone. Right, the phone. I've gotta call an ambulance. I love the depth of field effect in that scene, by the way. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere, like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with what spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. Just realized. Why don't we... Oh yeah, first volume is on. Good. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the Rite of Resurrection and 7 Mysteries were connected, so maybe whatever it was she saw had something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere. But where? Rock. There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around the 7 Mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing? Crystone. What the... Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ah! Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the Curse Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Ugh! A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. The game is beginning. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Cursebearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score. And claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow curse-bearers, for theirs are equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. Ooh. Now the Whispering Canal contains the memories of the one who died. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this curse stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. But this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something about other curse bearers being worth more soul drags. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Reasonable. Oh? Huh? The hell is that? Looks like a light floating in midair. Oh. Huh? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Hey, who's there? Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed the poor woman, I take it? What? Cat got your tongue, Mr. Okiie? Huh? Who are you, and how do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Alright, let's find a way to get him to leave. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? A tall, humorless-looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me, though. Have we met somewhere before? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I'm Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka. Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Maybe? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. Well then, Mr. Okiie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. I can't. I need to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. So you mean to use it then? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course. Those curse stones. They're terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? Although it seems I have arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hope to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. No. There's no way he has a curse stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful, and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I gave him a chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. I need a topic that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well, I'm an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard for me to say for sure. I hope that's enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okiie, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okiie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you're mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke of midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo, and many other curse bearers. It is not premature of you to assume that I am the one. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. Why are you so convinced it was my curse that killed Shogo? That killed Yoko. Whoops. Just want to be quick to get back to where I was. Why, it is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. No. I got hit really hard. L. My, Lin. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before your unfortunate mishap. Very well. Just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised the chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I've gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. I want to use my curse on him. I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I can get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Takumi Yumioka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside of work. Wait, that's it! My work, that's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, which is where I work. Suigen Gamyoto, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. Woof. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. Suigen Gamyoto, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Based! Why is our chairwoman's secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. For each of the 7 mysteries has a curse and curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and the insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curses take root. That curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I'm certain you're aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okiie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit, before it's too late. Too late? It's already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Might I take that as a threat, Mr. Okiie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Wait, I've got it. I know how I can convince him to leave. Hold on. I'm sidetracked. Whoa, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? Looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Is there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Guess not. It's creeping me out, but it's staying put for now. I should probably leave it be. Reasonable. Oh. What's up with that weird ball of light? Is that your curse? Whatever do you mean? I'm afraid I see no such thing. Huh? But it's right. Huh? It's gone. It was right here. I see. It seems you become the mark of another curse bearer. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoops. Well, let's get him out of here. Oh, crap. I totally forgot. What is it? Oh, right. I forgot to mention. I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They'll arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they'll hand you over to the police who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They're getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my lead. We'll let him go. Now we want it. Shogo Okiie, you dare. There he goes. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. 1%. That's not a lot. Guess he wasn't a curse bearer. 2 a.m. Left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of the body. Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. All right. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul drags. I guess he must have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. They're all bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same thing as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see. Which of these 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinchicho area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of Oyoko River, just over Shumoko Bridge. The foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern around South Waragesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Honji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start there. I'll collect the other curse bearers' souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries. Makes sense. Love this music, by the way. Shumoko Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clappers story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Yeah. Both the foot-washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same from before. Ooh. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form? I knew it. There's a curse bearer around here. Why don't we go say hi? Is that curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Oops. Darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ugh, that hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. There's no telling which direction I'm facing. They got me. This has to be the work of another curse bearer. Is this darkness because of a curse echo? Are they trying to trap me here? I guess I should be glad they haven't killed me yet. If I don't start searching for a way out... Shit, I can't see a thing. If only I had a source of light. If only I had a source of light. I run into walls no matter where I feel around myself. They're made of concrete, I think. It's a pretty small room. Maybe it's like a garage space or something. I can't seem to find an exit, though. Whoa, what the... Yeah, that'll happen. Ooh, good sloshy, sticky noises. Ooh. Died on purpose. My Lin, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you might have survived if only you could have done something about that pesky darkness. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from before approaching the curse echo. Very well, just remember, it is never wise to linger in the dark. Good advice. Oh, we got this. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect, it works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? Something... Drat, he's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. No. Time to die. Grr, what the... That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 30% soul dregs. That's a lot! His curse must have had something to do with the light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Yep. Boop. Holonji Bridge. Ooh. Person. I'm here at Holonji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Someone's standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky. Wait, fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well now, this is a surprise. Eh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. Come now, it won't hurt to at least tell me your name. I'm Shogo. Careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Gone is the age when might made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked! Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either, then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective. That's correct. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. I like him a lot. What's a detective doing around here? Working. And that's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the Beckoning Light. The Beckoning Light. Aha, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right, a friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. She said the Beckoning Light appears here in the middle of the night, and I wanted to see it for myself. Really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Ah, that's right, I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course. My work is top secret. Well, I'm not gonna get him to leave. Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the curse bearers. I should just move on. He's been here for as long as he says. There's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Yeah, and I love him for it. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? Midoricho Park at the end of South Waragesui Street is the Taiko Tsugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High. It should be around here. My friend is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Crazy. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up the conversation from this distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll have to quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. They were supposed to be around here, but I don't see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries... Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? No one's here. Never mind. Just my imagination. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have a check back there. Huh, nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. I should be okay. Now to listen to the rest of their conversation. Is it? I think he knows. Aha! Sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? They found me. Oh, you two are police officers. People often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. He's got a gun. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm June Ario. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. And this old guy with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess it from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Ario, quit babbling. Neato. I'll leave the questions up to him. I've got nothing to ask. Now first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Ario, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays use all these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okiie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have all-in-one soaps just for that purpose. There's plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Ario? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okiie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Ah, that's right. The Taiko of Tsugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right. I think I understand your situation. Thanks for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. These detectives show no sign of leaving. I don't have conclusive proof that they're curse bearers either. The risk is too high for me to stick around talking with them for too long. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. Here I am at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there! Huh? Whoa, what the? Ouch. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go. Hey, wait! Oh, I did not press that button. Huh? A curse? It can't be Mio. I'm sorry. L. Curse Bearer! Okay, lucky kill. I killed her! Nice, she was a Curse Bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? We're making good time. Alright, on to the next one. First, the one-sided reed by Ryogoku Bridge. Then the evergreen beach at former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River itself. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry this is so sudden, but I gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? You a Curse Bearer? What? Curse Echo. Making it obvious that he's a Curse Bearer himself, what's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that I can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Yeah, I'm a Curse Bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. Just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namagaki. My curse echoes the foot washing mansion. Young Curse Bearer. A chat. I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both Curse Bearers. I got a little more class than that. I sure don't. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Fine. Chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Oh. What the? How did you... Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before... Well, you know what. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? To gather soul dregs? Yep. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to the other? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it. I can't do that alone either. I see. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks, glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some of course, I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many? I'm at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all about this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's so bad. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you... What the... Is this the voice of the Curse Echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my Curse Echo, it's the end for you. Damn it. Stomp. Shogo Okiie, deceased. Well, My Lin, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but you have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. Very well, remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Okiie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Well, We don't want to hear the voice. We could just reduce the volume. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 67%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul drugs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul drugs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't you think you can don't think you can scare me off so easily? I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it. What are you? Among the 7 mysteries, this resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you. Damn it! A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine, I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. God. Why? How is this? Oh, look, there's the woman. And there she goes. Only 20%. What a pathetic loser. Poor, poor, pathetic loser. Here we go. Former Yasuda Gardens. There was some kind of incident here recently, so the entrance was closed off. But it was easy enough to sneak in since there were no guards at this time of night. However... So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your... oh so precious... curse stone. Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. Multiple things. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words. The woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone, depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shug. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 7. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think, what could it be? Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet this condition as long as I'm here. In which case there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over.
Are you sure about that?
If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. You want soul dregs, that means you're after the Rite of Resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask you what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set it off on my own. I'll have to set off my own. I don't say I could make her leave, though, not while she has the upper hand. All I could think of is to make her use her curse. Damn it! There's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. My son. What? He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. Ah. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He'd always had that strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. I see. So even after what I told you. 4. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right. But half wrong, too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want this to end with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 3. Reasonable. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn, does she already know about it? Or about the student from before? But if she already knows what it would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. 2. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too? It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only 2 more now. Let me tell you the number. 1. This conversation is over. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Farewell. Big L. It's Richter! He's here! Yeah! Shogo deceased. My, Lin, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Very well, remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okiie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. The 100 yen lighter that saved my life. It still has a tiny bit of fuel left. Huh? Throw away this lighter. Why'd I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... How could you... Goodbye. I'm too close to let it go now. Sorry about your son. That's everything I need. Phew, that was too close for comfort. Was that just coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself from her curse, she immediately panicked and ran away, fortunately for me. If she'd kept her cool and stayed, we would have been at stalemate. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Oh, we're dead. Very interesting. Story chart unlocked. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okiie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying in the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Okiie has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I'm curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okiie has killed with his curse? I'll leave that as an exercise to you. I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is... 1. Aha, that is correct. I'm pleased to see you have such a solid grasp of events. I think you will be just fine. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. We're back here. Huh? What? Is calling her name really gonna help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? Yoko! Hang in there, Yoko! Look at me! You're gonna be okay! It's alright, there's nothing there. Yoko! Mission accomplished. Huh? Oh good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that one before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right, that must have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what just happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? You're heading back? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? I ended up having to force a still, protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Ooh, morning. In further news, before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in a Sumida City park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. And that's the Paranormasight Prologue. If you want to see the rest, I highly recommend you decide to play the full game for yourself. It's available on Steam. I believe it's $20, which is a steal. The full game is about 12 hours long, so, at a rate of about $2 an hour, that's a very reasonable budget rate. And I think you'll be thinking about this game for a long time after you play it, so really, if you think about dollar to headspace ratio, this game is definitely up there. And I hope that you'll enjoy the video that this footage gets used in the future. I hope to have it done before Halloween. Yeah. I don't think I need any more footage past this, especially since it would be especially spoilery. So I'll be ending the stream here. Thank you for coming.